welcome back to my channel. It's Bianca. Thank you so much for joining me on this kind of part 2 of my Oratane / acne journey. I hope everyone has been keeping well and safe considering the floods that have happened in April in KZN recently. My heart does go out to all of you guys that have suffered, and if you're safe, I'm glad that you're safe. So in today's video, we're just going to be chatting about the skincare that I had used throughout my acne journey. I didn't want to do it while I was on Oratane, just because I had started a lot of new skincare during the Oratane process, and I didn't really know if it was working. I had just used a whole bunch of stuff, and this is why I'm going to do the video today, to show you guys what worked for me and what didn't during the whole process. So when I had first initially gone onto Oratane, my dermatologist had obviously prescribed me or told me about which products to use. So at the time, obviously my skin was still oily, so he gave me a lot of oil control products. And obviously as time went, because Oratane does dry out your oil glands, so they don't really produce as much oil as you usually would. So my skin was very dry, so I didn't need oil control. I needed lots and lots and lots of hydration. So I had at the start, I had the oil control cleanser. I had an oil control moisturizer. I had HelioCare SPF, which was obviously very important. And yeah, that was really it. I had three things. And a fourth product for pigmentation from previous cysts that had obviously left those very, very purple red marks on my face, which are gone now, thankfully. So the product that I had used for the scarring, which I still do use now on some parts of my face that have not kind of gone away completely, it's called Scar Science. I will try and attach pictures if I can find them on the video, so you guys can know what to look out for if you're wanting to try it out yourself. But then as time went on, I had finished the products, and obviously it wasn't really working for me anymore because I didn't have oily skin. So then I had moved on to, I was playing around with Ren. So Ren is very expensive. So I had gone onto Fashini and I had saw that they had a little gift pack starter kit from their Ever Calm range. So this is obviously a range designed for people that are very prone to sensitivity, very dry, very dehydrated, compromised skin. What Oratane can do to your skin, it can compromise your barrier just because of how dry and dehydrated it is. So I really needed something that was gonna help with my barrier support throughout this whole process. So obviously your barrier is really important with regards to your skin, because it's what keeps stuff in and what keeps stuff out. So you obviously, the stuff you want to keep out, you want out, and the moisture and the hydration you want to keep in, so that your skin has a balance. Anyway, I had also played, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I can't actually even swallow. I had also used the Avene moisturizer as well, just those very, very rich creams, and I really did enjoy all of the range of the Ever Calm from Ren. Their overnight balm was absolutely incredible, but it's like 1,000 rand a jar, and I mean, come on, it's not gonna happen. So then I had kind of looked for now drugstore full-size options, because remember, these was just like a travel tester kit. So I had used the Aquaphor from Eucerin. I was slugging before it was even cool, okay? So I was slugging, which is basically putting on a very intense, balmy, very thick kind of consistency cream, which really, really helps with your barrier support. So it's not really recommended for your day life because it is a thick, rich balm. So I definitely used it at nighttime. I even used it on my lips, on my elbows, insane. Anyway, so I had used the Aquaphor balm. I had used the Aquaphor tub cream for my body, and that worked really well. I had also started using the Eucerin cream cleanser, which was terrible. It does not cleanse the skin. It does not remove any makeup at all. It was just basically like washing your face with a cheap body lotion, in my opinion. So I still have a full bottle. I used it once or twice. it wasn't very good to use. It did recommend that you use a cotton pad to, you know, cleanse your skin with, but it didn't, you know, work that well. I definitely, even during my my Oratane journey, I'd still opted for a foaming gel cleanser, just because I just really love the feeling of knowing that you're, you know, getting rid of all that grease, as if I had any, but I still used it regardless. I obviously did change up which products I did use. So if I was on my Oratane, I had used the sensitive skin, no fragrance, I'll attach it, no fragrance gel wash. And then when my skin became oily again, I went from the normal to combination skin, just so that obviously I was catering to the different skin types that I had experienced throughout the journey. Yeah, I basically kept my routine very simple as to when I was still on Oratane, because I wasn't about to introduce any actives, any toners, like with active ingredients. I wasn't about to start, you know, risking my skin with all of these, you know, typically harsh ingredients, just yet, just because I wanted my skin to completely calm down, because the Oratane kind of medication and that vitamin A stays in your body for months on end, so you don't ever want to like compromise your barrier even more. So even lately, I've literally just been using, and I'll tell you what I'm using now to this day. I will use, so I bought this CeraVe gel cleanser from Clicks. They finally have it in South Africa. Okay, so I've heard great things on TikTok, on, you know, on the internet and everything like that. So I was like, I'm gonna try this out. I've used it twice and I like it. Obviously it's been twice, so I'm not really gonna be able to give a proper honest review, but it's a gel cleanser. It lathers well, it's fragrance free, it doesn't irritate my skin at all, which I really liked. So I would use that. I would wash my face in the morning with water. During the day, I used a Eucerin oil controlling kind of daily moisturizer. Really enjoyed that. Absorbs well into my skin. I like how this looks. It looks like really healthy and dewy. But then I would remove my makeup if I wore any. Obviously I would still have this Helio K SPF, which is absolutely phenomenal. I really love the Helio SPF. Every day, if I was going out into the sun, I wouldn't put SPF on if I was staying at home, just to, you know, save money. Anyway, so then I would cleanse my skin at night. I would use the CeraVe cleanser. And then sometimes if I knew it was going to be a really hot day, I would moisturize with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel. It's a really enjoyable formula and it sinks really well into the skin. And it's really affordable, like really affordable for day to day. And then at night, if my skin is feeling like compromised or I'm feeling a little bit, you know, irritable, I will just put on the Aquaphor from Eucerin. So I literally, okay. And then I have also prescribed my vitamin A as well. It's not an all over the face vitamin A. It's really only for where my breakouts used to be most active. And if there is any small breakouts, I haven't really had that many. They usually come up around my period, around just like my mouth and my nose, which is such a weird space to get them. But I do get them there. Every once in a while, it's not like, see, I got like one there. And that's fine. So I'll just put my vitamin A on there at night. So it's either it's called Epiduo, which I was also recommended. And then I also have another one, which is just pure vitamin A. So it just depends on how strong on which part of my face I'm treating. If I have an actual pimple, I will use the Epiduo because it also has salicylic acid in it. So I know it's just going to be nip it in the bud. If I'm just treating an overall, like, don't want to have any more cysts or anything, then I'll just use the straight vitamin A. And that's like every 2 days because I obviously don't want to compromise my skin more, because vitamin A does tend to do that. It definitely gives your skin a bit of a reaction if you're not used to it. But those are also only like GP prescription things, so you can't just like go out and buy it. You do need to have a prescription for it, just because it's not just for anyone. Like, you have to use it correctly or else you're going to compromise your skin. And literally that at night, Aquaphor balm, lip balm, And yeah, that was like my routine throughout the journey, and I've still kept it really simple. If I find that I do get some texture on my nose, which comes and goes, which is normal, I will use a little bit of my AHA glycolic acid toner from Ren that came in like the little package thing that I still have. I'll take a little bit on a cotton pad and I'll just put it on my target textured areas. Like, I'm not going to put it all over my face. Again, because parts of your skin and parts of your face might be more compromised than the other. So you really want to target treat the areas, especially while you're on Oratane. Yeah, like I was saying, I've used a lot of stuff, and I'm really happy with the Eucerin, and I'm really happy with the CeraVe so far, and I'm also really happy with the Ren. There's obviously 1 or 2 products that, you know, weren't amazing in each range that I tried, but then I just, you know, wouldn't buy it again. So it just depends again on your skin type. Everybody's Oratane journey is very different. Some people will prefer some other products, and that's totally okay, but this is what I used and what worked for me, and I still use them to this day. Like, it's still great. I don't think right now like I need to do any super frivolous like 12-step care routine. Like, when I look at my skin, I tackle one problem at a time. If you're putting a million trillion different things on your skin is going to react. Remember, your skin is like a basic organ. It like, give it the basics and you will thrive. Don't buy into that like marketing where you need like 67 different products for your face. Like, this is also coming from a future skincare professional. Like, marketing is crazy. It's crazy. You'll need everything, this, that, and like, just target your skin where you need it at that moment. Like, don't buy pigmentation products if you don't have pigmentation, but you'll need it in the future. Just like, buy what you need. So if you're having breakouts, you tackle your breakouts first and then your pigmentation. Because there's no point in targeting your breakouts and pigmentation at the same time. If there's still more breakouts coming, you're basically just wasting your money, and you're adding unnecessary exfoliators on your skin, and you're compromising your barrier. One thing at a time is my recommendation. Be good. Advice that I took from myself was just to let the breakouts go, and then once all of the breakouts are gone, then you can now go for your peels. You can now start incorporating your acids again, which I haven't really needed to. My skin has been very good. In my previous video, I was like so scared of like the acne coming back. But it's nearly been like 7 months, so I think my skin is good. And I'm still praying and hoping that it's good, but I occasionally get the odd pimple, but you know what, it's life. I didn't really expect there to never be anything ever again. But yeah, it's been a really, really good skincare journey. Obviously, I will still try out some new brands. I mean, I am a human, I am a future skincare therapist. I want to try out some stuff so that I can eventually one day recommend some amazing skincare brands to my future clients, which is very exciting. But yeah, I hope this video was somewhat informative. I will, like I said, attach the pictures if I do remember to each little product that I did mention, so that you do know what to look out for. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I know a few people did ask me in my last video what products was I using, and here we go. You got a whole ass 20-minute video to read and to watch if you got the subtitles on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, just let me know again, and then I'll chat to you guys in the comments if it's like specific questions that doesn't need a 20-minute video. But I hope you guys enjoyed and you guys are staying safe, and that you guys are obviously, you know, your mental health is doing well as well, because I know a lot of people like myself have just been feeling a little bit fragile, and that's okay. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and you have an amazing weekend and long weekend. There's lots of public holidays coming up, so I hope you guys enjoy those and take some time for your loved ones and your animals, and I'll see you guys in my hopefully very soon next video. Bye.